Hi, boys and girls. Today we are learning about the Lorax. So, the Lorax is a book written by Dr. Seuss. The first thing you need to do is click on the story and listen to the story. Next, you're going to click on me, which you probably already did, so I can tell you about your assignment. Okay, so in the Lorax, there was the Onceler, and the Onceler started cutting down all the truffula trees, and the Lorax was getting very upset because when the Onceler was cutting down all the trees, he was cutting down homes for animals. He was taking away food for the animals. He was taking away the fresh air, the oxygen that animals needed to breathe. He was taking away the shade and the shelter from the animals. So the Onceler, by chopping down all the trees, was doing a lot of damage to the environment. He was being greedy. He wanted to use the trees to make clothes to sell. And he built this factory that caused a lot of smoke in the air and pollution in the air. So the factory was bad for the air, and cutting down all the trees was really bad for the environment, too. So your assignment today is this part of the craft that I sent home this week. So you have a Lorax craft that we're going to do tomorrow. Today, I just want you to do this part. It says, I speak for the trees. And you're going to speak for the trees. You're going to tell people why we shouldn't cut down trees. Don't cut down the trees. Don't cut down a life. Over here, my sign says, let's save trees. Don't cut down a life. And the famous quote from the book, The Lorax, is unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. So, boys and girls, it's up to all of us to speak for the trees. Trees don't have a voice. They need us to speak for them. Okay, so we are going to speak for them by writing why we should protect trees. Now, I want all of you to at least write one reason why, one sentence, at least one. If you want to write more than one, you know that makes Mrs. Heller and your teachers happy if you write more. But at least one sentence for each of you. I speak for the trees, Mrs. Heller wrote. They give us food. They give us fresh air to breathe. Trees are homes for animals. Trees give us food for people and animals. Trees give us oxygen, fresh air. Trees give us homes for animals. Trees give us shade. So I want to see what sentences you come up with. They, sight word. Give, sight word. Us, sight word. Food. They give us fresh air to breathe. That trees are homes for animals. So use your best kid writing, like Mrs. Bavona teaches you every day in writing. Stretch out the words that you don't know, the words that are not sight words. And you can use your word walls in your writing room to help you write your sentence too, to make sure you spell all your words correctly. And if the words aren't on a word wall, use your best kid writing. Stretch out and write all the sounds that you hear. Okay, boys and girls, so this is your assignment today, doing your truffula tree and writing why we should protect trees. You have to speak for the trees because the trees can't talk. Okay, boys and girls, I'll see you tomorrow and we'll do our Lorax craft to go with our I Speak for the Trees. Have a great Thursday, boys and girls.